Welcome, everybody. It's me, Trae Holiday, and today I get to have an amazing discussion with Phoenix Rockwell-Davidson, who is bringing about a new initiative that's going to be hitting the space of Black Dot Seattle. Seattle's Black Wealth Builders Club. What's up, Phoenix?
Hey, girl.
I got it right.
You got it.
Yeah,
I know it's a
yeah.
lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, well, this is amazing because honestly, Black Dot in our community is really synonymous with wealth building and businesses. Tell the people about what this club is really going to be bringing to the space and what it's all about.
Okay. Well, first, I just want to say thank you, Trae, because as you know, I'm pretty new here to the community, like 2 years in, and I have felt such an acceptance by you and Black Dot and so much support. So I just, when I got here, I was working on trying to figure out how I could give back to the community in a way that also fed me and kind of the journey that I was personally on. And so I just thought about, what does our community need and what do I need? And I was like, I really need to be around like-minded people that are doing things to understand what a healthy relationship to wealth is and how to build that wealth in their lives. And because I think it's a collaborative effort, it's an ecosystem that happens. And so, I reached out to Black Dot and to Curtis, and he was, very supportive. I know he has his Monday, the mind, what do they call it? The mastermind classes. So he said that was really for like entrepreneurs. And so what I was thinking about is creating something where everybody is welcome, no matter what stage of wealth building that you're in. And, it's just a safe place for people to come in and talk about wherever you're at, connect with people in your community that might be a resource. I think it's important for me. I know that as I was learning how to manage my finances and to, see the certain things in my life that already made me wealthy, like my loving relationships in my family, my my desire to learn new things, my ability to learn new things, my relationship to God. Those things I already had going in my life. So there was fundamental aspects that I still needed to learn, but I had to first learn how to appreciate where I was already blessed and already wealthy in my life. And I think that doing that took me out of an energetic space of feeling lack and feeling less than, and intimidated by the journey, or maybe ashamed where I was at certain stages in my life. And it allowed me to be vulnerable and to ask questions in spaces where, I didn't always feel comfortable asking questions. And that really helped propel me forward to a space now where I feel like I want to share some of the things that I've learned and invite other people from the community that are already far in their success journeys and their wealth building journeys to share their paths forward, and then just open it up to where everyone can start to identify in their lives where they're already wealthy and where they can also build in different areas.
Well, I think it's important because a lot of times when we're talking about wealth, I know in Black communities, we're always thinking about generational wealth and how to get to that place and using the building blocks of what is already available out there in society as a kind of stepping stone. So the idea that you're bringing people who are maybe further along on their wealth building journey to then talk to folks who are maybe at the beginning is a really great way to start allowing people to build those necessary relationships. What are some of the things you're really hoping people can walk away from in this wealth building, kind of club that you're creating? What are some of the things you really want people to be able to like, this is what I walk away from in this experience?
Yeah. Okay. So I really just want people to feel excited about the information that they're connecting to and the community that they're building. I feel like, when we so basically there's an acronym that I'm kind of funneling the experience through. and it's for wealth. So it's wisdom, education, affluence, love, time, and health. And so I kind of started this for myself. And so I was like taking photos of like different things that related to those aspects of wealth. And I started to see where I was actually like getting data, right? And I was like, so I'd go through my like Instagram feed and I'm like, I don't have very many things on love. Like, ooh, education's lacking, right? So I'd be like, okay, I need to read a book, right? I need to call my mom every day, right? And so it's like now I'm in this situation where it's like I'm talking to my parents every day, and like that feels so good to me, right? I feel so wealthy. I feel so happy, just having that connection with them. And just recently, I'm like, okay, I've got to step it up in my education. I'm kind of hitting a wall in my career path, and I need to learn some more things. And so it's like, it's uncomfortable for me. Like I sit down and I'm like, okay, I'm getting in here and doing this thing that I'm not used to doing, but documenting it through that lens, really helps me see the areas where those are like bank accounts, right? So this is my wisdom bank account. How's my account? Do I need to invest in this? My education account, my affluence account. Affluence is to me just like, doing business, conducting business. So I really would like to share this idea with people. And I would like for people, when they come, to see their community, like young, old, entrepreneurs, stay-at-home moms, kids. I don't care where, what part of the community you are, what label you have. I just want people to be able to come in and look at each other and just feel a sense of connectivity and wealth just in that experience of like, this is our community and we're supporting each other. And these people, when they look at me, they want my well-being, right? And we're sharing knowledge, we're sharing resources with each other, no matter what our journey is. And also I think it's, I'd like to make it fun, so like this event, we're having performers. There's so many talented people here in Seattle, as you know, and like, I think about you all the time when I'm starting to connect to people. I'm like, she's so lucky. I'm like, she gets to she already knows these people. She's just like putting everyone on a platform. And like the people I've been meeting just recently through the launch of this have just been so dynamic and inspiring. And so I needed that, right? And I think that there's other people out there that need that and are also on this path to just like, I really want to destroy this narrative that the Black community is poor. I'm tired of that. I'm over it. And I know it's up to us to do that, right? We're creators, we're creatives.
Yeah.
So,
well, you're talking about, changing narratives and shaping the story. And I think that's so important. It's one of the pillars of Converge Media, right? Is, we need to be telling our own stories and really sharing the wealth of knowledge we already have. I mean, when I listen to some of our elders in community, they'll say, oh no, we've never been poor, right? Like there's never been an acceptance of that narrative because they understood what true wealth was about. And you were just talking about relationships. And I think so much of what we deal with in community is building real, genuine relationships. And it's necessary in order to make something like this happen. Who are some of the people? You already mentioned Curtis, my guy over there. Shout out to Black Dot. But who are some of the people that you've been able to connect with in this journey of building this club?
Okay, so we're going to have some keynote speakers. So I'm a real estate agent, and one of my clients is a group of people that they're a collective called Rebel X, and so some of their founders are Lloyd Ball and P. Washington, and so they were born and raised here in Washington, and they are creating this collective of entrepreneurial minds that are creating solutions here in Seattle around homelessness, so in real estate, in art, tech, and humanity. So they're just like this really dope group that's got like a kind of a spiritual undertone about how they approach their work. And so they're going to be coming on and as keynote speakers. I also invited somebody, his name is James Hill, and he's from Detroit. And as I was kind of researching to see like how I wanted to create this club, I found him on Instagram, and I love what he's doing. He's a young guy, he's like 27 years old, and I love that youthful energy. And he's killing it because it's like he's just gung-ho, like every day, like sharing positive quotes, bringing on amazing people to talk about in the Black community, to talk about building wealth. And so he has an Instagram called Black Millionaires Club. And so I invited him to come out because I feel like it's important to do things hyper local. Like when I think about wealth building, I think about like nature and how nature teaches us things. And so like in an ecosystem, each plant or animal contributes to the things around it, right? You're not going to find the same plants and animals in the desert as you would in Seattle, right? So I'm like, I want us to focus hyper local, but I think it's also inspiring for us as we do something hyper local to continuously reach out and connect with people that are doing the same thing in their areas. Mm-hmm. So it just becomes this fabric of communities enriching each other around the nation. So he's going to come out and, we're going to have performances. So P. Washington and his daughter, Naya, and then P's mom, Tiny. So she has this food truck called Tiny's Creole Bistro. And so she's going to be there feeding people. And these guys, when you meet them, I know you might have met P at that event. I don't know if his mom was there, but they're all part of Rebel X. So it's like this generational thing. They're all working together every day. They have, properties that they've built, and they're housing people that didn't have homes, and they're providing resources and food and love. And it's just like, even Naya, who's like 16, she helps, and she's so inspired by the work that they're doing, and they've got their cousins involved and like all their friends from high school.
Family affair. I love it.
It's just so beautiful. I'm like, how can I not, love this and celebrate this and want to share this? So these are the keynote speakers. But like, for example, this outfit that I'm wearing I bought this at a store called Debonair Decor.
Debonair, yep, our guy.
Okay, so KJ. And, so that's just like connecting with different entrepreneurs. So we'll be giving away prizes and stuff. So this is like some of his gear. So I just want to show you guys. So this is like one of the prizes that we'll be giving away. But like stuff like this is just so dope.
Yeah, I love it.
It's just like, this is something that I think, is definitely part of the club experience, is having a little boutique area where we'll just select, a handful of businesses, that aren't competing, but we can just showcase the brilliance and the excellence that's in our community at the event, as well as just having interactive things. I really want this to be collaborative as well. I want to co-create this with the community. I have ideas, but this launch party is also about reading the community and saying, okay, like this is what I want to do. Does this resonate? What's the need as well?
Yeah, really getting community feedback, I think, is key in terms of the success of something like this. Because again, so much of it is based on relationships. So a lot of people feel more comfortable once they get to know someone to say, okay, I'm going to be spending time at Black Dot on Wednesdays to come down and be a part of this, or I want to, contribute in this way, or, hey, I need this in my life. I want to be able to take these things back to my own family. So those ideas are just such a fabric of relationship building. If folks are trying to figure out how to get engaged, how to get involved, tell the folks about this launch party, all of the details that you guys have going on. I know it's coming up this week, Wednesday. So let the folks folks out there know all
Okay.
about the ways to get engaged and stay involved.
All right. So, do I just look over here?
Yeah.
Hey guys. So yes, if you want to get involved, you can show up. We're launching between 6 and 8 p.m. at the Black Dot. And you just show up. It's a free event, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, we've got our keynote speakers. We're going to set it up kind of like Charlemagne style, where we'll have a live audience, but we're also going to have a podcast. We'll be, recording it. If you can't get out of the house for some reason, we're going to be live streaming it on Live Free USA Facebook page, as well as my personal Facebook page, which you can find at Phoenix Rockwell-Davidson. And so, yeah, you can tune in that way. But yeah, we'll have food. So, it's right when you get off of work, so you don't have to worry about cooking. You can just come in and have some delicious food from Tiny's Creole Bistro. And we're going to have music. We'll have a meditation room. Sometimes you're just not in a mood to maybe connect with everybody. You just need that space to just go and connect with yourself or spirit. So we're even going to have a meditation room, because there's a world of wealth inside of us as well. And sometimes we just need to dedicate some time to connect into that. But we're going to have games and interactive things, and opportunities for you to connect with new and amazing people. So yeah, come on out. Everybody's invited. Just show up, do you, and it's going to be fun.
Amazing, Phoenix. That is Black Dot Seattle, 1437 South Jackson. The entrance is in the back. As Phoenix is saying here, obviously a great time. Phoenix, thank you for your energy pouring into community like this. And I love that you are opening it up to really co-create with community. I think that's key to this entire effort. And clearly, it sounds like folks are going to be in for a treat if they show up tomorrow, 6 to 8 at Black Dot. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. You guys heard it right here from Phoenix herself. You guys know I love doing interviews with folks who are seeing themselves as part of the solution. And whether you're new to the area or you're a native of the area, the idea is that your brilliance can pour into something that is going to be beneficial to so many people is real. Phoenix is doing it herself, and I hope that you guys are walking away after hearing this interview inspired to see yourself as a part of the solution. Thanks for watching, guys.